DeFi project targeting Cronje's new VE3 tech records $2.69 billion TVL 48 hours after launch. A new decentralized finance project built on the Fantom blockchain has gone from $0 to $2.69 billion in total value locked hardly 48 hours after its launch. veDAO ghosted onto the scene on January 18 and promptly declared its singular purpose, to get in on Cronje's latest DeFi project by capturing enough TVL to qualify as a top 20 project on Fantom, meeting the snapshot requirements to receive one of the NFTs. The prolific South African coder, famed for creating Yearn Finance and Keep3RV1, is building a new project on Fantom dubbed V. The project utilizes emerging economic models in DeFi voting/vested escrow token. Put simply, V rewards investors for locking their tokens in a protocol over a set period of time. This also gives them more power to make decisions on the protocol. However, the tokens, liquid only as a non-fungible token, will be distributed to the top 20 projects on Fantom by TVL. Only 20 NFTs will ever be issued to control the protocol. Cronje says each project will get one NFT but does not appear too bothered that a latecomer such as veDAO is gatecrashing a process originally designed to reward existing Fantom ecosystem participants. A snapshot of the qualifying projects is expected to be taken off the multi-chain TVL data dashboard Defillama on or around January 21. Predictably, new and old DeFi projects have been racing to claim a stake in VE ahead of its imminent launch. But no other project has made such a quickfire accumulation in total value locked compared to veDAO. TVL soared from $0 to $1.03 billion in the 24 hours since its launch. That figure more than doubled to $2.69 billion at the time of press, according to data compiled by Defillama. veDAO is now the second largest project on FTM by assets under management, with over 4,000 wallets interacting with Weave, the project token, during the first 24 hours. Overall, the total value locked on the Fantom ecosystem rose 29% to $9.9 billion after veDAO's launch. veDAO is a clever way to try to accrue as much TVL as fast as possible, research analyst Juan Pellicer told Bean Crypto via a chat. This total value locked is dependent on emissions of the main Weave token, he said, adding, the price of Weave ranged between a low of 6 cents and a high of 40 cents in the few days it has traded since launch on Tuesday, as per CoinGecko data. At the time of press, the token was changing hands at about 10 cents, down more than 60% over the previous 24 hours. Volume was thin at just under $10,000. veDAO says it will use Weave to govern the use of the VE non-fungible token as well as its earnings. Users can farm by staking assets such as FTM or Ethereum in veDAO farms, or by providing liquidity on the Weave pair. Weave is not designed or intended to carry any monetary value, said veDAO in a white paper posted on Medium on January 18, as it launched, represents only governance rights over a Cronje V3 NFT. If veDAO fails to reach the top 20 in TVL, participants can simply withdraw their staked assets from the pools and move on. What of the project's clandestine birth? veDAO averred. Cronje touted veDAO as one of the protocols building on top of Solidly, but was quick to put out a disclaimer that this was not an endorsement. The software architect did not respond to a request for comment from Bean Crypto. However, he published 3 articles earlier this month explaining, rather obliquely, his concepts around vested escrow tokens and the building of a so-called protocol of protocols. The basic import of VE is that Cronje aims to create a token ecosystem that is much more efficient, pays 100% of fees to people locking their assets, and is more sustainable over time. A project not controlled by liquidity providers, as is currently the case in DeFi, but by protocol. VE combines the mechanisms of Olympus DAO and vote escrow tokenomics from protocols such as Convex and Curve. With Rebus tokens, investors are free to unstake their tokens, list and sell them on the open market, something that tends to increase supply, causing prices to fall. Cronje is saying this should not be incentivized. Instead, incentives must be paid to users that have locked their token. What better way to do so than for the vested tokens to become NFTs, which can be sold on secondary market. These tokens give voting power, and the more governance tokens a protocol has, the more power it has over a specific protocol. Juan Pellicer, an into-the-block research analyst, said about the project, in my opinion, he is referring to building a protocol that attracts a service that fits other protocols which are seeking liquidity and return. The proposal governance mechanics could attract protocols that build over them by accumulating tokens for governance power.